Okay, this is a review about how to leave your answer in terms of pi. So when we leave our answer in terms of pi, it means that we didn't multiply by 3.14. So sometimes we find area and circumference this way. Sometimes we're given the area and circumference this way, and then we can use just that number in front of pi to help us find the diameter, the radius, and other different parts of the circle. So this first example is circumference. So if I have a circle, I know that to find circumference, circumference is equal to diameter times pi. So in this circle, my radius is 7, which means that my diameter is 14. So to leave this in terms of pi, I just write my answer as 14 pi. Area, the formula for area is radius times pi. So in this case, my radius is 7, so I'm going to rewrite it as 7 times 7 times pi. 7 times 7 is 49, so I can just leave my answer as 49 pi. And then if I wanted to find the approximation, I can multiply it by 3.14. All right, in this example, it gives me circumference in terms of pi. So I know that the number in front of pi is my diameter because my formula is circumference equals diameter times pi. So it gives me the diameter is 34. I can use my calculator to do 34 divided by 2 to find my radius is 17. And then I can find my area because radius times radius is going to give me whatever I multiply by pi, it's radius squared. So radius times radius, so 17 times 17 is 289. So I can write my area as 289 pi. And if I want to find an exact, an approximate answer, I can multiply, but I don't have to. So this one says given the area in terms of pi. So the number in front of pi is what I got when I did r times r. To work backwards, I find the square root of that. So the square root of 25 happens to be 5. So that means I know my radius is 5. So it makes my diameter 10. And then my circumference is just 10 pi because it's diameter times pi. For the next example, I'm just going to fill in this table. I'm going to go back and forth between finding radius, diameter, area, and circumference, all in terms of pi. So I know if my radius is 2, my diameter would be 4. Area, I do radius times radius, so it's going to be 4 pi. And circumference is diameter, so I would get 4 pi as well. It's one of the only times my area and circumference are equal. So problem number 2, to find my radius, I divide 19 by 2. Open my calculator. Do 19 divided by 2 to get 9.5. So to get area, I do 9.5 times 9.5. Which is 90.25. So my area is 90.25 pi, because I'm not going to multiply by 3.14, and my circumference is 19 pi. So the next one I have to work in a different order because I was given the circumference in terms of pi, so I know that the diameter is 48. My radius is going to be 24, because half of 48. Area, I do 24 times 24. To get 576. So it's going to be 576 pi. Right. The next one, I have a radius of 7, so my diameter is 14. I know that 7 times 7 is 49, so my area is going to be 49 pi. And my circumference is going to be 14 pi, because I know the diameter. The next problem, I know that the diameter is 6, so the radius is 3. 3 times 3 is 9, so I get 9 pi. And then circumference is 6 pi. In my last example, I get 256. So I don't know what that is top of my head, so I'm going to find the square root. So my square root key, type in 256, it's 16, which means that my radius is 16, which means my diameter is 32, and then my circumference is 32 pi.